is Deborah Kasmer, and I'm a guitar teacher with 25 years experience teaching at our local community college. Lately, with the pandemic, I've been teaching guitar lessons live on the internet, and my students range from being children all the way to senior citizens. I can teach beginners all the way to advanced. I can teach people how to sight read. I can teach people theory. I can teach people just how to play progressions and chords without even having to sight read anything at all. So, if you would be interested in having a trial lesson with me, now would be the perfect time to do that. And with the holidays coming, it's also a nice gift to give the gift of music by giving guitar lessons to somebody. So I can do that as well. If you would like to purchase guitar lessons for a loved one with me, that would be awesome. So let me just give you an example of a mini lesson right here. So for the person who only plays by ear or only wants to play a couple chords, this is the beauty of what music theory can do. And without writing all of this out and having years of theory in class, I'm just going to explain in a mini lesson right now one of the benefits of knowing some theory. So for example, this is my G chord. If I want to play a G major 7 chord, and knowing the theory with that, I would take the root, which is simply the G note, and I would go back 1/2 step, because that half step backwards makes that the major 7th note. So if I go back a half step from my G, I end up on an F sharp. Okay, so right there, that's my G major 7 chord. If I can do it with one chord, I can do it with all of them just by knowing that. So let's take a D chord, for example. If I want to play my D major 7 chord, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take that root, my D, go back a half step to the C sharp. There's my D major 7 chord. Okay, let's do one more. Let's take a C chord. If you know that your root is C, there's my C right there on the 2nd string. I'm going to go back a half step, which means it's now going to be an open string, a B note. There's my C major 7 chord. So by knowing just a little bit of theory, you can figure out a lot of things. So I can do that with you. I can teach you a little bit of theory to give you a lot of ability to play many things. So theory's great, but again, if you don't want to play theory, maybe you're just interested in learning how to play a couple scales so you can play lead guitar, learn a couple of chord progressions so you can do chord progressions. There's something I can teach for everyone. Maybe you want to play acoustic, maybe you want to play electric, I do that as well. Maybe you want to play fingerstyle, I do that as well. And also for children, sometimes I find it easier, depending on the age of the child, it may be easier for somebody that's a toddler to just play a guitar that's in a different tuning, an open chord tuning. So for example, I'm going to grab this guitar. This one is tuned to a C chord. So when I play all 6 strings, it sounds like a C chord. See, I don't need any fingers on the guitar. So with the little ones, it's nice for them to develop rhythm without having to, you know, use their little fingers. They might be a little sore to be pushing down on steel strings. I recommend nylon strings for children, for toddlers. But anyways, regardless, maybe they cannot hold a pick. They may not be as coordinated, or for some people, sadly, some people may have some special needs with their hands. So this is a device called a triller, and notice it's not a pick, so you don't have to, you know, hold it like a pick, obviously, but, you know, it may be easier for a child or even an adult to use something like this. So that way they're playing, and now, you know, so this is a device that may be able to help somebody play who feels they can't use their fingers or they can't hold a pick. there's a way I can teach, you know, pretty much everybody. I have that much confidence in myself with my experience, and the only way you're going to know if you would like to take lessons with me is by just taking a trial lesson. So with the holidays coming, I'm happy to do a trial lesson with you. So just message me and we'll just go from there. Thank you.